What's up, y'all? This is Jamari, and in this video, it is basically me doing a lot of what you'll see on this channel. Probably streaming and posting videos of me doing geek stuff, trying things out, skating, etc., etc. But in this video specifically, it was originally a stream on Twitch of me setting up OBS to work with my camera, my Nikon camera. And I got it to work. And as soon as I got it to work, I was excited. And then I figured, let's just keep pushing this forward. Let's actually do a video right now, a stream right now, you know, doing what I would be doing. And so I did. I ended up creating an app with ChatGPT that actually would also be helpful for when I'm streaming. It's basically making a pad or like something on the screen where I can talk to people without talking. I can just type for whenever I'm not using audio like I am right now. Speaking of audio, I would like to apologize in this video. It was just a test run. I was using my AirPod Maxes. I think that's the ones that goes over your ear, the big ones. And the audio is all right for Zoom. It's all right for chatting and FaceTiming, but it's trash for any video or streaming. My friends on Xbox, who whenever I play from my iPad, they always go off on me. But yeah, the video is kind of like straight to me creating the app. All right, with that, let's get to the video.
I'm really about to build this right now, actually. Let's build a wheel pad. Just this in Google. It doesn't really matter. Oh, I think I know this is, but we'll come back to that later. Yep, okay. This isn't that important. It's actually not going to be used that much. Yeah, I guess it matters for now. I think I should make like a bigger screen for the stream because I think you can control the scenes. Property, I'll do it later. All right, so for now, basically, what we're about to do is make a directory. So quite literally, directory. It's like I want to call it WordPad because it's gonna be that. But we're gonna call it ThoughtPad. Perfect. Okay. Now that we did that, I really wanted. I'm gonna do that actually. That's gonna go away. That's okay. As it. Now y'all are updated with me. So let's go through the process of making it out. This one could be a plain HTML, but I kind of want to do that. So we'll do Vite. I always do that. It's like I always want to just click that because it's right there. You can do this. I don't ever normally do this. I like to type it over it on. Don't. Just like that. Here. No name. He already has a name. Does that. Go down to the React. JavaScript. It's done. All right. Now that that's done, what we also do is get Tailwindcss. It's like the main things we need. It's like that's like only things you're gonna need. And it's like maybe I should make a preset where it's like when I do my Vite, it does that. So we already kind of did this. All things left. These two. Let's go here. Something I do want to do is edit a file in Vim, but I don't know how to use Vim. Not right now, at least. It's worth a quick Google while that does that. Let's leave that while we're ahead. It's going to Tailwind. Index. Everything here also want to get rid of all of it. Okay, we're all good. We'll clear all this stuff. Hopefully this doesn't take long. Sometimes I can code quickly. Sometimes I get brain fart. But we should make sure this works. Other thing I should do. Come on, you made that funky localhost. Hold, what's that? Control, yeah, on Mac. Boom, nothing pops up. That's fine. Just copy this. Did it work? Okay, it worked. A few other things I could change. Let's change the name. Oh, one more thing I like to install. Or trim. Honestly, we're gonna build this out. Why not? I'm already doing this. I have to test the camera out. Let's see what the OBS looks like. Okay, back to this. I actually should set up my other screen. I think that's what I'm about to do. Yeah. So, bro, all right. There's so much I can put you on the game on. Let's keep moving. This comes first. Let's change this to the ThoughtPad. Class name, good old Tailwind for this. Flex column. Justify center. Items. Center. There we go. Margin top. Top 4. Alright. Let's use some ChatGPT. Chat. I was playing with this earlier, and it actually is doing pretty good right there, but we'll do another one right here. Let's see what happens. This is interesting. Alright, so notes uses a state. Dude, this thing is impressive. First important statement, unique function or unique ID for each node. Then we define the L component, which holds the state of the nodes and can use state first. Two states. Set the initial values to any empty array and an empty string respectively. And the add node function, we check if the current node is not empty, then add a new object and a node state array using the spread operator. We also reset the current node state to an empty string. In the delete node function, we filter out the node with the given ID and set the node state to temperature. This component that includes a heading, a text area, the user. Dude, I was just reading it as it did it. That did it all. I don't even know your UID is. I don't need this. But to know that you don't even have to install it every time, you just kind of go through it. Set node. Okay, current node, set current node. Add a node. If current node is equal to that, then you return. Because it stays the same, that makes sense. Set nodes is anything from past nodes. The ID gets to the new ID, UID. The content is whatever is part of the current node. And then it sets the current node, whatever that is, to nothing for the next. Then delete node, it's like constant node, node stop filter, the node, so it goes to the nodes. And wherever the node ID doesn't equal that ID, it deletes. And it sets nodes to the new nodes. That's basically a new array from that filter. And then they bring it all in, and then text area is a large area, full size. I like the margins too, the colors and everything. Placeholder, create your node here. Value is current node. So whatever is there, if you keep typing it, that's what's gonna go there. As you can see, set current node, you target that value and it loops to the value. And then you have a button. It does the add node function. As we've seen, whatever's in there is set, and then it clears whenever you hit the click, add node. Then when you go through all your notes, which is going to just show at the bottom, notes by node, each node is going to have a key, which is ID. The node is going to go to the node, and then you have the option to delete. Now what they don't show, oh, that is a node component. Okay. All right, that makes sense. All right. And then you pass in the node. And then you pass in the node and delete node. With that node, you have the area, the node.content. Then there's also a button at the bottom of it, which you pass in, which deletes it. So now that we know that, let's copy it and see what happens. We'll just do, I hate when it does that. Components. ChatGPT. No. Let me just do that. If I type out extra shit. Do it like that. I saw red on text area. Okay, that's all good. Don't need that. And then we'll just go back to this. ThoughtPad. Then we'll do ChatGPT. I didn't import. What else? That should be sufficient. I didn't install some stuff though. Don't need that. The UID, is that built in? I didn't think so. That's not telling me nothing. Let's look at the inspector. So right now I'm looking at the inspector for it to pop up. Okay, it just popped up. Console quest model does not provide an export name. ChatGPT. Okay. I kind of figured that. Oh yeah. Export default out. Alright, let's change some shit. Let's do cons. Let's copy this. Nope. Put that there. Like that. Like that. Like that. Should fix it. So I didn't want to work. Doesn't take any parameters. Oh, there we go. That's crazy. Now let's see. It does. I can talk to you guys like that. I will change some of the code in the style. Some of that's probably my fault. Let's do width full. Surprised they didn't stretch all the way up. So let's call it just this actually went away too. Tailwind may not be working. I know it is, the ThoughtPad. I'm tripping. That's part of larger div. Flex, margin Y. Width is the screen. It must be in this code. Main height screen, max width large. Okay, we're gonna get rid of that first. Shadow large around it. Any other weird width shits? Nah. Okay. Sufficient enough. We'll take this. Oh shit. Save that. Go there right here. Now we have a uniform out. Do something for the height. Oh, that little bit is still there. Something I don't like. I don't like that though either. I didn't even do it. There's still some white up there. Don't tell me because of the M1 P1 tripping. But why is that cut off now? There we go. Okay, that actually just worked. Let's see if we can. Maybe I could review. That's faster than I would have did. Cause then I would have to like write and think it out, and it broke it down. You have a title, you have a text area, you have an input. As you're typing in there, you need to always set the value to whatever you're on change each target dot value. That should be like a basics. Like if you do the Vite, it does that. Sometimes I hiccup on it, but that's that. Not only do you need to do that, you need to keep the states, which is the current node and then all your nodes. I would have took a second to think about that, but it did it instantly. It knew like, all right, when I'm typing in here, that's the current node. I hit the add node button, clear. Set it to my list of nodes. And it even does a good job of adding that to it. Yeah, node.content button. On click, it does add note, which I'm still like, that's crazy. And if it's nothing, then it just returns and it stops. That's a smart. If not, it sets note. And do a set note. You get everything from note, or everything that's already with notes. Then you continue by giving it a UID, and then it has content. The content is current note. Current note is what you're typing. And it's like and sometimes that may hick you up. You have to remember, like, all right, these are the things that you can keep adding whatever you want to the properties of notes. When you do it, you need to also remember what they are. And this would have hicked me up because I was like, okay, let me think about it. And go over each one for each key to give it its own ID, which you're making. The note is the note. And you delete it. Bro, this thing is it replaced me to an extent, you know. Probably could all the way, but let's keep going. All right, let's see. Retrieve those local store. Dude. Oh my god. So normally this, I wouldn't really use this other than for when I'm streaming. That's I did just like a talk to y'all. Don't even need the notes. I just needed a pad. And then I was like, let's see what it says. Let's see what it does. And then now we're here. There's the use effect. Every time it loads, it's doing something. I'm gonna read it though, because it's already explained it. In this updated code, we first import the use effect hook from React. And we use two use effect hooks to handle loading and saving notes to local storage. First use effect hook, we retrieve the notes from local storage from the component mounts. Second use effect hook, we save the notes to local storage every time the note state change. So that means somewhere in there, it is, when I scroll up in the brackets, the second one is going to have in the brackets notes. When they update the add note and delete button function and set the note state and update local storage accordingly. Yeah, then. With these changes, the notes will not persist even if you close the browser or refresh the page. So for me, again, this is kind of overkill, but it's fine. And it's only been 5 minutes, not even. And I'm already made updates that make this a way more usable app. That's pretty impressive. Because for me, again, it's overkill. I would just need something that's like huge. That way, when I'm talking to y'all, I'm gonna go to the code with y'all. I could just be like, hey, I'm currently eating something right now and making a drink. I'll be right back. I could just left it. And I'm actually going to change this. And I may have it do it where it adds padding inside of here and does a CSS that. For now, it's like I have to just leave it. I can, which is more useful. So like if I'm doing it, I'm done. It just goes away. But it's kind of cool that way. Like instead of having to delete it, I can just do. Oh, okay. Let's just add another one. And that's what happened. It's like the chat, but it's like on the screen for when I upload to YouTube. Okay, let's do some changes. Text area, market tech, which I could do that, but I wanted to do it. All right, we'll leave that where it is. Okay, first things first, let's add padding. And let's go through the code actually. All right, the use effect. It added use effects. This is gonna be super cool. And we can compare. But I already know they did use effect. It stays the same. That makes sense. So, const store note, new one, just straight in the use effect. So every time the page loads, it creates stored notes, which then parses through your local storage, a JSON parse. Your local storage saves parses. When your local storage saves, everything goes to JSON. So then you get the info notes. So we have never made one of these, but once you save it for the first time, it'll go there. So when we first open it, when I save it, nothing will pop up. It actually made completely clear. But that's just stored notes. If stored note. Oh, okay. So basically, until we do it, it's okay. Basically, it gets it first. If they're there, there's nothing there right now. Ours is empty. So since ours is empty, it is do what it is, leave what it is. Once we save the first one, it'll clear it. Because now that we have some, it'll set our notes up there with whatever stored. It's every time the page loads. Now, again, I told you to be empty. That makes sense. The second one is it sets items. Every time there's a change to note. So you can hear when you do set, anytime basically you do set note, set notes, it triggers this because now our notes has changed. That's thanks to uState. It has its behind the scenes components, mount instead mount, done mountain and stuff. So it sets notes. That's the local storage. Again, I have get items. You can set items. And if you don't know these, we could add ChatGPT, but you could do storage using JavaScript. Mozilla should pop up. There we go. Probably gonna look better. Typically more friendly. But it's a local storage, read on the property of the window, and okay, screw that. Let's go over looking for. So you have set item, then you can get it, you can remove, and you can completely clear it. Those are all of them. That's actually all you really need to know. Same thing I tell you here. Set and get are the main two you'll do. You'll clear it, and you remove items, like literally. That's local storage. I'm not sure if those are cookies or cache or what. I know it's the local store in your browser, but I don't think those count as cache or cookies. But that's that. Quick little overview. Like I said, you see set notes here. So even when it does this, it triggers this again. And that's just anytime this changes, it's gonna set your notes. Set item notes to whatever you apply or whatever you have in a stringify version of notes. And so now here, let's see if anything else changed. If current is nothing, it says set note. And again, once you set the note, it set items, notes to a stringify version of which you already kind of have. The ID, you have content. I am interested the best stored notes, set note, stored note, JSON.py. So I'm guessing it automatically puts it as a JSON where ID and content is what it is. And then you're getting, that's a little interesting. Delete, same thing. Text there is what it is. Set current, that stayed the same. I think here it changed. Oh, no, okay, no dot content still. Okay, it stayed the same. So we really just copy these two. Let's go here, on the top. Let's add use effect. Right inside the app. Let's see. Now, it actually already cleared. I guess I could have showed you that might do this. Notes and something else. All right. When you refresh it, it goes away. And that's actually what happened. Because it refreshed. Use effect is a refresher versus now. Let's go on to that. Now if I do I won't forget anything. Oh, it didn't say. Local storage. Current note. Use effect. JSON.py. Add note still the same. Delete note still the same. It should still be the same. It should change it all. Secure node. Add node. Node starting out. No content. Delete. That's not what happened. That's why I figured something's a little weird. And they did the set no. Like, let's do an inspection. And what I'll do is I'll add this as a window. What is this? Dev tools. I didn't realize this was higher than that.
Okay, so during this time, I didn't realize the camera died because it's on another screen and I'm too zoned in trying to see why is it not working all the way. And so in the clip, you'll see that I obviously it's like, let's see if ChatGPT can fix it. And then you realize ChatGPT just tells you, check these things, and it doesn't really know what's wrong. But I then realized that my camera isn't working as I'm going through local storage, and I'm like, okay, let me fix my camera. And then here, I fixed my camera. Alright, so during this time, I basically start doing what any and everyone else does whenever they run into a roadblock. ChatGPT couldn't really help me here. Now, maybe I should have tried Bing because Bing is powered by OpenAI. So I probably could have used and should have used that. But what I end up doing is just going through the normal links, W3, Mozilla, and just kind of even Stack Overflow and just some random Reddits. And what I end up finding out is basically there's a problem using two use effects back to back. And even if I look at the code, it made more sense. Like one is refreshing based on notes, and the other one just does it as soon as the page refreshes. So even when the page first refreshes, and I further inspected and seen it happen on local storage, it's saved. But then it does that second use effect because of the first use effect, and it wipes it for some reason. And so what I end up having to do is moving it out. I can or will further explain this, but just for the sake of this, I just want to be done with this. I'm a little behind on the video. But I got it kind of working. As you'll see around right here, it's working kind of. Still buggy.
I guess I do with the ID, honestly. Oh. Okay. I guess I closed the inspector. So I did that. Let's get that deleted. Okay. Well, there's that. I now have a notepad for whenever I'm programming and I don't want to use my mic. I'll talk to you guys right on here. Should maybe make an AI that uses my voice to fill this up while I talk during my stream. Yeah. What up in my room? Delete some stuff. But now that went to the bottom. Interesting. Well, that was fun. More fun than I should have had. What else I need to do? Oh, I was gonna make some stuff on like visually, but here's that. That was fun. And until another time, I can try this stuff out. We got the camera working, so I can start doing codes and slowly popping up. Cool.
Alright, and that's the end of that video. As mentioned, there were other things that I kind of recorded during this stream, and what I'm going to do is make new videos regarding those things, like setting up OBS, what tablet and other technologies I use to make this possible, how to use them, tips and guides. I also will go over this program a little bit more because there's a lot of bugs. I also fast forwarded through me troubleshooting a lot of the bugs that came from ChatGPT. I can further explain that. I may or I may not, but just throwing it out there, I can. Look out for a video of me doing that, or let me know if you want a video of me doing that. Until next time, then, thank you for watching. If you watched this long, comment, subscribe, like, all the other stuff they be saying. Peace.